Hello and welcome, I'm Resolves, and today we're just going to take a quick, couple of games series view of the potential Wisps and Radiant deck. So recently we did get a couple of tiny little buffs. Now Soulbringer, when it brings back Wisps, it's going to give them +1/+1, which is kind of huge because it can turn out the Melodic Wisp into a 1/4, which means it's then able to attack, which means that when you pair it with Azindel, we're going ham here, because we've just got more things in play that can attack and get us those card draws. As well as the Entrancer, this has also got a little bit of a buff. Now it can size unit up to 4, so this has just got more utility than just sort of attacking people's merchants. It can now hit things like Devour, just turn them into like a 4-cost 3/4 with no text, which is kind of nice. Also, because this now gets buffed by the Soulbringer, it becoming like a 2/2 and then maybe like a 3/3 later on as a fly is, it's good beats. It's able to actually put some pressure on your opponent. Playing the usual package like Pathlighter to try and make Radiance cheaper, as well as Melodic Wisp, but we've also got now the Praxis Arcanum, which makes our units cost 1 less. And some of these are pretty cool actually, so we can give like Accelerate to maybe like an Azindel, which is kind of spicy, but I think for the most part we're just going to be giving things Deadly or giving them a bunch of toughness, because we are going to be recurring things, so that's generally what we're going to be up to. In the market, decided to make a couple of interesting choices. Got Xenan because we are going to be able to play sort of a bit of a token sub-theme because we've got Preserve for Dualities. But also just, it's a nice, big, expensive thing to get. It's able to sort of really pressure your opponent out of nowhere, especially because the merchant we're using is the Ebon Dune. I've also got Madness, just because it pairs well with Devour. Twilight Hunt, just a cheap killer effect. I do like Xenan Initiation. Maybe this should be the way around, where it's like 4 Twilight Hunts in the main and then 1 Xenan. Actually, that's probably correct. I think I'll go and change that now. And we've got Student of the Past, just because we're playing sort of like a dirtly mid-rangey grindy deck. We'll probably just get like completely owned by Reanimator, so we've got to at least make some sort of effort. And then Xenan Temple, pretty much the same, but it's also got like Xenan Initiation, just like some good text on it. So I'm just going to make that change quickly with the Twilight Hunt. It's all a learning experience, so let's beep over to, because I was looking at the Waystones. Let's beep over to here, get rid of this. Jam one of them there. So the reason I want the Nightfall killer effects is because we're also playing our friend the Duskwalker. So Duskwalker at night gives a +2 maximum power, and by doing this we get to play 4 Azindels, because it's sort of fine to have a bunch of expensive spells like Dizo's Office in your deck when you're able to sort of jump ahead in power like that. So I think that having the cheaper spell and the Nightfall effect is perhaps a little bit more important. We're also playing like Common Cause. I am only playing 1 because I'm not too sure about it, because we do have, it's not like a half and half deck of Radiant and Wisps, but I didn't want to go infinite on like potentially factionless power, so I've only got 3 Chairman's Contract, because this will sometimes turn on like a, a tribute over here, so we're going to make like a 3/3 Pathlighter, but generally it's just going to be to really be able to turn our Soulbringers on. We're playing Dark Turn, 4 of them in the main. I was trying to consider like one last chance on the board, but I think that with 4 Dark Turns and Soulbringers, it's going to be opportunities for us where we're just not going to have anything in the void anyway. Also looked at the 3-cost 2/2 unblockable that gives units in your void +2/+2, but that's really kind of redundant when you've already got like the Soulbringer giving them a little bit of a boost. So I'm just going to play 3 games of this just because I want to try and play with Ava as well today. So let's go with it. Okay, so on the draw, I'm not sure how important that is. The sound I'm not sure about. So we are actually kind of power light because we've got so many things that can push spawn power. Maybe that's not correct, but I think we'll redraw there. Devouring our 1/1's probably not the best, so we will keep this. This seems a little bit slow and dirtly, but could also just be fine, really. Also, Chairman's Contract's got multiple reasons why that's good with the Soulbringer, because it puts things in your bin as well. It's been able to sometimes make the tribute happen. So it could be against like a good old FGS deck here. Well, Dark Turn will eventually be kind of spicy because, well, we've got Chairman's Contract, which just makes Dark Turn good. So playing against the Scourge of the Farmer right now, the Winchest deck, or the Ambition deck. Ooh, okay. Well, this cares about. Okay, so we'll lose a little bit of value on that. We'll just play the make cheapener Wisp, But if our opponent doesn't kill this straight away, we get a little bit of value. Okay, our opponent's not making the merchant this turn, which is kind of fine. It's a little bit sad. I do kind of want that. Well, let's change contract first, see what we get. Would have like double hit as well, would have been excellent. Distribute's turned on here. I think I might just get the Mitotic Wisp, but I think I'm okay to pass for now. We're just going to make Preserver Dualities. Hopefully that's sort of good enough for now, just 2 bodies. Okay, so actually don't. Well, we can't play our Praxis Arcanum. I was going to play Praxis Arcanum then. Well, we can't. So, opponent could slay this, could torch this, like, whatever. Smuggler for Gavel, I'd guess, which would remind me, I should probably have like a disjunction in here. Because if the reanimate deck's really good right now, then people should probably be playing Gavel. So if this is Gavel, oh, that's not, okay, cool. It's kind of good news, really. So let's play back in. And we will just, I guess we'll just refresh this. Then we can give it a kill. The old 3-second kill, nice. And beat my opponent right in the nose for 1. So if we'd been able to keep this in play right now, we might actually be pretty close to triggering it. But this is fine. Kind of okay with that. So we can actually give some charge, which is kind of juicy. So, far be it from me to stand in the way of fun. But I'm giving it Azindel charge, just because, well, that's why we're here, isn't it? So what can we get from the market? Not too much that's interesting, realistically. I'm going to get Preserver back. I might get that back like preemptively, just so that we can kill or something, because a 4-8 is going to be huge. And do we think we're walking into like a harsh rule? I'd say probably not. Just make additional bodies to attack our opponent. If they want to use their displays, like killing our stuff, that's kind of fine. Magenta Wisp just hiding out here could preserve our killer for a little bit longer. I'll probably play as like a Varo, just boot this, that's kind of fine. But giving all the units deadly. I'll promise off it. I suppose if they weren't able to deal with this, we're going to get a tower here. So, this, the site did it. Okay, well, we're on the play, and we've not changed the market. I think it might be something we'll talk about in the, so like in the wrap up, but can't keep that hand, it's just a one power hand. Double channels contract's kind of questionable. But it will make our Soulbringer good at least, because we'll have plenty of things to pick from. Just going to curve the Nocturnal Creeper out first, I think. Although, depending on what we hit with our contracts, we could actually just play like... Okay, well, this is the new plan. Play Mitotic Wisp. Because then on turn 3 we can make Dualities. I actually really like this card, like the artwork's really good as well. It's like, this should be a Wallpaper Wednesday for sure. I would... I've currently got my wallpaper as the little sloth dude. Channel contracts. So, let's get anywhere with this. Nope. It's not the best. But we have a 1-1 that could just like force our opponent to do something. If they just like play power, which I mean they should do so on turn 3, probably just like not blocking. Probably actually fine. Well, I could just like get one in here because when we get to 7, we get to draw a card. Seems fine. Yeah, I'll just block. Just preserve our life total or whatever. So, here they could be getting something like a plate, which would be a bit of a problem for us actually. Ooh, well. Plate Creeper. I should play contract first, realistically. In case we're hit. Yeah, because we're hit. But we've rooked 1 on this, so now we can play Wisp. Apparently, if there was a target, I'll have to do it here. Pardon me. Ooh. Attack's kind of free here, isn't it? Opponent can trade rules up. Oh yes, take it. So we get +2 on here. We're only 3 away from jumping right up the curve. So what I'd ideally like to do next turn is use Magenta Wisp to kill something, and then get it back. Well, I'll just block here. That seems fine. So that's 2 more, so we're up to 6 currently. Gavel, that's annoying. As we sort of said, like in the last game, maybe. So this Soulbringer's looking pretty silly, but we can just kill this. Probably use a trick to save it, but we also get to sort of like draw a card here. So I'm going to get Duskwalker, and that'll be because it'll put us up to 7. If we draw a power and this is killed, we get to play Azindel. If we don't draw a power and this isn't killed, we get to play Azindel. And here's a Rune Hammer, killing out 4/4. Yikes, that's not what I wanted to do exactly. But this is still kind of okay. Let's go play Entrancer. Okay, no threats from the opponent. That's good to know. Well, I'm going to guess no threats. It could be like a Tavrod or something. But then I'll just play Soulbringer. No value, but just a 4/3 for 4. Isn't great. Probably kills this. Okay, so Tavrod's fine. But we're just going to devour whatever our opponent attacks with the hammer, realistically. Yes. It's not the best because I kind of... Well, we get to kill the hammer, so we'll just do that. We've got like multiple ways to kill the hammer, of course, just because we've got like the 1/1 flyer. Okay, so we're doing it that way. I am going to play Magenta Wisp. I'm going to suspect that our opponent is not playing Harsh Rule in this deck. So we can just like put as many things as we want in play, and then hopefully our Azindel will be able to take over. So could have kept everything back to try and trade, but then like Tavrod gets to kill whatever, and any removal spell will just kill our entire board, which isn't really what we want. I'm just going to play Azindel next turn. That'll be enough. Obviously, trying to fight through Devour is bad. Okay, so our opponent's put a Rune Hammer in there, so they've got some sort of weapon in hand, I guess. So that's not the best news. Hopefully they'll just kill this 4/3 with their 9/1 weapon. But realistically, they're just going to kill the Enchanter, aren't they? Maybe I should have saved. Yeah, maybe I should have saved the Nightfall in case there was another Rune Hammer to back it up. Yeah, especially because we could just kill the first one with this. Well, we get to play Azindel and draw 1 card, because everyone's just going to block that the 4/3. But our opponent might wait. Okay, so Farah, let's keep it small. Our opponent's not doing anything else with the turn, so we can just make our Azindel. Yikes. Yep, true power of drawing 1 card. Cool, got Display of Ambition. Well, we drew a removal spell that our opponent could have used to kill Azindel, so I feel sort of okay. I mean, I assume that, you know, there's like a Slay, but I'm pretty certain there's like a 9/1 hammer in our opponent's hand, unless they're playing other weapons. It could be. Yeah, so get slayed anyway. Okay. I assume that's coming with the cargo. It's fine. Let's block the 4/3. Okay, well, going in with Tavrod again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. I kind of wish that Tavrod revealed just so you'd be able to sort of keep up with what's going on. So they drew 1 card, and I assume it was a weapon. Okay. Okay. And we can't play this for some turns. It's like, fine. Let's crest it up. Yeah, get rid of that. Don't want that. Okay, now we'll just ooh, could get both in deadly. Yeah, so we've not found a merchant anyway, but no access to Disjunction kind of bites, because Gavel is going to become a lot more playable now. forget, there's actually just like an actual weapon for a unit. Oh. Oh, they're just killing us. Yeah. Good plan, opponent. Good plan. Just kill us. So, refresh, go up to 12. I think that's where we want to be. Don't think we want to attack right away. And just keep this back. So if our opponent's got a plate, we died. And that's, you know, it's just going to be part of the plan. Well, not part of the plan, but just part of our life right now. They could be given this overwhelm with the... Just going to assume that they are. I'm going to assume that they're given this overwhelm with their own display of ambition and we're just dying. We could also have like Shugo standard, but I don't think we can block in any meaningful way there. I think we would end up triple blocking and our opponent just like puts us to 1 or something, so it's like, if that Shugo standard will just kill us anyway, so we'll just allow it. Oh, are we getting to make a tally? When can we play this? Like, it's probably -1 turns. Okay. So we are -1 turns. I'll give our ambush unit charge, why not? So, our... we could get like a Z initiation to kill this. I think we will. Yeah, stops off not drawing millions of cards. And we'll do it on the unblockable one, that's kind of fine. And then I guess we just protect the queen, try and get Tally. Probably not going to do very much though. I've got like 1,000,000 cards. And it looks like weapons that everyone could have hit with Warhelms, so we do need to be really careful actually, because everyone can just kind of like kill us. What's that do? Yep, this is fine. Yep, Runehammer, this is also fine. It's not fine. Yep. That Gavel's a real pain. Not sure if it's worth getting a destruction in the board just for this one turn, but... I will pass. I'm not going to play the Magenta Wisp. Wouldn't mind joining like a Dizo's. Opponent is going to have to like use Torch plus Hammer to kill this, which I guess is kind of fine because they also take like 1,000,000 from that. They could use displays, but we've already got one of them. Could be like Vanquish or Slay. I think we've seen a few there. I'm not sure how our opponent's got all this room for all these cards. Okay, but we can kill that. We've got no other good modes on this, so is it our opponent? Yeah, passing to us. So we'll kill this. And then, for some reason... Oh, yes! Get there. I feel super sad about not having... about not having this in play now, so we draw an additional card, but we drew a card of our opponent. It was a Crest. Cool. Would have preferred they drew that, but it's fine. Mitotic Wisp, probably not going to do too much here, so we'll just play the Magenta Wisp out. I mean, I suppose our opponent would have just killed it with the hammer anyway, because it's basically free. If our opponent plays a harsh rule here, I will just log off for the week, because all these cards are telling me that they don't play that, but the little 2/2 that could was never doing anything anyway. Our opponent's trying to figure something out. Would like to draw very much Dizo's office though, but that'd just be sick because we've got gain 1,000,000. But if not, I guess we're fine because we're going to just like draw like 1,000,000 cards next time. We've got 2 really big threats for our opponent to deal with, which is the 2 7/7s. So probably going to kill Azindel, which is fine. If we just like draw awfully, like we have been, we'll be able to ultimate this pretty soon. So you gain power you didn't spend last turn. Probably should have left something back just because we know pretty certainly that opponent might have like another one of these Warhelms. But the 4 foil will do, it'll block, it's fine. We get plus 16 power next turn, so it'll be 28, and that's pretty close to Tally. Okay, this could be getting a Vanquish now, which would be a bit of a problem. But Join 2 is good for us as well, because we can play everything, we've got infinite powers. so might get up to Vanquish. Sadly, lose our power there. What? Kill this. I've almost got a trick? Nope. Crack him for 6. Then. Could have just stole our opponent's finger with the Xenan Temple. I think we'll do that. Yeah, we'll get Xenan Temple. Seems good. I mean, we could have got Obelisk like pre-combat and just done some stuff with it, but I don't think we need to. I think we're just gonna Xenan draw a card. Seems good. Twilight Hunt seems kind of good. Mitotic Wisp seems a little bit hard for 7 things to die right now. So we'll get Twilight Hunt. Just keep Nightfall going if we need to. We can use up one of these to just one-shot anything. Sort of nice that Azindel sort of leaves things behind. Okay, so Warhelm, yep, you're getting blocked. What was our opponent attacking? So do just be mindful that our opponent does have now a +4/+2 charge unit top of the deck at some point. Guess we'll just... We've got anything that wants stat swapping? Nope. Let's just see initiation. Turn this into a 2/2. Seems good. I guess we can Crest, see what's going on. Amethyst Waystone, probably not. And then I think I'll just attack with these. I'll pop for 6, and then I suppose we'll just use this to sort of like draw another card next turn. I don't want to give this one killer because if our opponent draws the +4/+2, I just want to chump it. I'm not sure if our opponent's got a... Okay, well, our opponent can gain some lives here. They won't have a 2-drop with charge, would they? This has got killer, hasn't it? Because I don't want our opponent to gain like a million, but yes, it's fine. I'm a little bit concerned with just like, if we sacrifice this one, because it's the worst one, that our opponent just plays like a 2-drop and kills our sight, because I want our sight quite a lot. 5/6, turn that to a 6/5, no thanks. Let's just turn this into a 4/4. So we'll use this one to kill this. So, well, it's got a pause, so it's something. Let's just play Preserver. From here, we can exhaust this to give something like +3. I think we'll go for this one just because it's one that I wouldn't mind blocking with. I think it gets to trade or something, hopefully. Let's just attack with a 4/4. The next turn, we get World Joiner going off. So maybe this is actually just like a sight tribal deck rather than a Wisps and Radiance. Okay, so normal 3/2. This is good. It's fine. Oh, hasn't drawn unit yet. Oh yes. World Joiner with killer. Oh yes, the combos. Let's just do this. So now you're going to see the bit that annoys me, because this is anti-synergy, because our opponent's things are smaller and then we steal the smaller version of itself. That's kind of really annoying. I might as well just attack with this, isn't it? I'll leave this one back. Just so we can protect ourselves from whatever nonsense our opponent's up to. Because I'm pretty sure we can discard point anyway with the 9/9 next turn. This stack turn's not looking great. But opponent's at 13. Maybe we win now. Somehow, through a Cavill. I'm not sure how much better if we had Destruction we would have been here. Okay, well, opponent's killed our thing. Opponent having to do that. It's kind of okay. So we're getting something here, but we're just killing this. Like, this is just deads. Oh, yes. Well, let's kill this. I suppose we'll make Azindel. Ace base, draw like 4 cards. Sigils. It's not good. Well, I get some value for Crest. A Tavrod. This is what we're just like. So opponent's got the charge +4/+2 unit. I wonder where it is. Get out of there. 5/6, 10 / 2 a 6/5. 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 5/6, 10 / 2 a 6/ So hopefully we've got like enough toughness to beat whatever our opponent drew and is planning on putting a big weapon on. So it's a 7/6 charge lifesteal Warcry. Yep. But can it kill everything? Our opponent goes to 12, we get to kill like one thing. Our opponent's put like one of the leechy underneath it. Then. It's a good contraband, so they can't have like another, unless they've already tucked a Vanquish into their market. Okay, so Vanquish's Blade. Okay, that's kind of fine. So opponent gains 1 billion. But I've got Snap Mark. It's what I avoid, which is kind of irrelevant, I'll be honest. And then, cool. Tabra just milling me for 5. Cool, cool. Yep, got me. Activate Tribute. Ah, Dizo's office! Oh, we won anyway, but I'm so mad that I just like milled the Dizo's office. I shouldn't have tapped Tabra. Milled my bomb. Well, we're on play, and somehow undefeated for the 2 games. So, redraw this, just gets like 1 common cause, like no good. This is kind of okay. If we're not getting interacted with too badly, we get to like bring these 2 back. On turn 3. Well, I think we might. Yeah, we can Crest it. I don't think there's anything that opponent could do on one that would be too problematic. I keep Doubt Turnus is good. We do have like a redundancy of effects, but then if Soulbringer gets dealt with, we're able to bring that back. So that seems kind of fine. I am, however, going to lead with Entrancer. Yeah. Enjoy your 3/4 for 4. Do we play Pathlighter? And I think we do. Just gets more things in play. I'm going to guess that this is like traditional FGS, or maybe actually Stone's Dark Control. Well, actually, this is kind of a problem because if Soulbringer gets to bring 2 Wisps back, this has already got Tribute, so it's like a 4/4. Kill me now. It's a little one. Yeah, that's fine. What have we got top here? A common cause. It's additional power. These share a type, so just get fire or something just to spook our opponent. Yeah, that's fine. You'll keep the power just because we want this. Maybe it's worth bottoming that because we want to find like the Duskwalker instead. I feel a little bit anemic in terms of beats here though. It's like no respect for our little 1/1s with the Defiance. I guess we could do here, just like spook him. Yeah, justice. Just wondering what we just solve out. So do we just Soulbringer here? It only gets back the Pathfinder, doesn't really do anything, but it turns, if it doesn't die, it turns our Azindel into a 7-cost Azindel, which I think is kind of huge. So I think we will do that. Also, nice, the +1/+1. So our opponent is probably going to play the Devour here, which would block our 2/2, which is kind of a nuisance, really. Oh, actually. Nice. So, get some tribute going. Let's kill that. Yeah, you stop what you're doing, friend. Oops. I've got a phone alarm. Speed 1 moment. Okay, I have returned. So, I'm just going to play Time Sigil. I can keep the Dark turn for now. The next turn is the turn that our opponent would traditionally play the What's Memorial, but that should just be in our opponent's market right now, so it's kind of fine. I'm going to save Dark turn, so I'll go chill. That's fine. Dark turn 4. If stuff happens, it gets messed up, I'd like to bring Soulbringer back. Also, that's not costing 7. Absurd. Yeah, this is fine. Don't mind that being in the void. Crack our opponent. Some damage. I guess we'll just play Magenta Wisp. Like, if it dies, cool. But realistically, I just want this to be able to get the tribute whenever I need it, because we can get them both back. Also, as free freeze, these are kind of like aggressive, because our opponent's kind of low now, they're at 13. If we draw power, we're in good shape, but I think I'd like to draw Duskwalker still.
Finest weapons in the area.
Yeah, so opponent's playing this, and like the onboard trick is that it dies. That's kind of the joke. So we kill this. It dies. Our opponent's perhaps got like a fast spell. Well, if they got a fast spell, I'm going to attack first. Maybe we should attack first in case they killed this, because then I'd get like a huge one, but that's fine. We'll get Soulbringer back. Oh yeah, the sacrifice cost to power. That's fine. Don't matter. That'll teach me for getting too excited myself. Uh-oh, Xenan. So Xenan's a problem here. Xenan's definitely a problem. So how many spells are opponent at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're going to have lifesteal next turn. So is this something we need to consider dealing with? Now, is there a way we can deal with it? The answer is probably no. So really, I may as well attack. Probably might fail like a rapid shot or something. Might let us through. They block, you know, we get to turn on tribute. I think we're just going to play our 5-4 out. So, play a Pathlighter, it's big, and play an Entrancer to see what everyone's up to. Silence there, Devour, I think that seems good. So we've got like a 5-5 deadly, which makes Azindel cost 6. So we could post combat play Azindel. Probably not doing that. I guess we'll just end the turn here. So is FGS the one to finally take us down? Yes, it's probably, yeah. Oh, look at that thing. Everyone hates fun in this game. Just hate it. I mean, I guess I had to kill our thing because Cookbook's aggressive. Okay. So let's crest it up, see if we can find like an uncomplete power on top. Dune's kind of good because then we can get the initiation or the madness. Yeah, madness is good. I like madness. So let's get another big Pathlighter. Now I've got a 6-6 deadly. So if our opponent attacks this, goes up to 13. We can madness to undo that a little bit, and then I think we should have our opponent dead. If they play Cho, it's kind of spicy as well, because this has to be exhausted. So if they do play Cho now to try and block, then we're okay. So just Vara. Dizo's office to gain lifesteal, kill our thing. Okay, so now this is more interesting, because now we need to do some quick maths, you know. The best kind of maths. So we've got, our opponent's at 13, we've got 5, 11, 16, so we get rid of that turn, get madness, and, you know, go out in style, I guess. Just make sure we don't misclick and kill Dizo's office by accident. Oh yes, now that was satisfying, that was a victory for the ages. Okay, this deck's got some legs. Yeah, so with some Radiance, just doing wispy, radiant-y stuff, but that was kind of spicy. Okay, so there we have it. That was the Wisps and Radiance deck. Just gonna quickly snip into a picture for the thumbnail, because that was kind of sweet actually. So we didn't get to see Dizo's office because Tavrod milled it. Like, why does Tavrod just hate fun all the time? But I think that it's this kind of site will go nicely for these like sort of like random small things. But yeah, this obviously isn't the perfect build of Wisps. I don't think anyone's ever figured out what the perfect build of Wisps is. I know we've had some like really early builds where we're giving like killer to ephemeral Wisps and playing them along with the Dusk Runner, whatever it's called. There's a free cost 2/2 that has a blockable when it attacks to give things +2/+2, and that was kind of spice when this set came out. So what set was that? Fall of Argipart, yeah. So this deck seems cool. Again, I just enjoy doing these quick videos where we just play like 3 games with a deck that's probably not proven, but it sort of gives you an idea of what the deck is all about, gives you something to maybe take away from and sort of work on it from there. So like as you saw, probably don't need Xenan Obelisk because we're just going to go wide and draw a million cards. Maybe that should be like either Passage of Aeons or a Disjunction. Passage of Aeons is probably better because we've not really got any relics to get back, so yeah, Passage is good. yeah, put Passage in the deck. That seems like a good strategy. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm That Was All. I'll see you around.